Hey, shalom. Hey, shalom, shalom. I want to start by saying, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Kahalam la Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakudash, and also double honor to the apostles, that were the bishops, and the elders, great members of the whole world, and also shalom to sincere I came out there pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakudash. And I'm back here getting a quick lesson. This lesson is going into, three things: the growing threats of cyber attacks in Australia, and another one is going to be it's going to be a wildfire. It's like wildfires rage Europe and also Thailand, Cambodia. Oh, yeah, ceasefire, whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead. Just give me stock here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do this here. Okay. Just bear with me. Second Timothy 3:1. This note also that in the last days perilous times shall come. So when you look up the word perilous, it goes into dangerous, trouble. Okay. And cyber attack, if itself, it can really cause a lot of dangerous times and troublesome times here on Earth. If this cyber attack really heat for days and days, man. Okay. And then you got Slakia. Also, you got what? You got this just bear with me. The wildfire's rage. That also, that's a plague. Okay, that's a plague right there. To where farms could be messed up, people could get sick and die from the smoke. It's a lot that can happen with fire, man. And this is all happening in these last days. Okay. All right, let me get another quick precept while I'm still here. Open this version of the Bible. 2 Ezra 15, verse 5. It's like I be my boredom leaving that shit fucking hurt. 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I'll bring plagues upon the world, sword, famine, death, and destruction. Plagues are being brought here on earth, man. Okay. Let's go here. 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 4. A fire is set among you whom I quench it. Yeah, the fire is being sent worldwide. Different, states within their countries or cities, whatever. And these fires be causing damage. One of them was Hawaii and LA. Those fires cause damage. But, the ultimate fire, this is talk in his precept right here, is going to be that fire that is going to be caused by those ISBM. Okay, that's the ultimate fire. But for now, just a little fire here, a little fire there. Verse 5, it says, plagues are sent unto you, and the word is he that might drive them away. You see that? No one. Might any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood? No. Might any man quench the fire in stubble? No. When they have begun to burn, you see? So yeah, these things, these plagues are just happening. Then eventually, there's some plagues that are going to happen and nobody's going to be able to shut them off. So let's go play this right here, this cyber attack, because we know for sure this cyber attack right here, if I'm going to keep, nice and clean. Psalms chapter 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. These cyber attacks here are caused by a man. That's Esau, and he's causing them for a reason. There's a reason why he's doing it, man. All right. There's a reason why Esau is doing it, because he's trying to push his thing, is the NWO or whatever. But the end of the day is the Heavenly Father is using him to do so. Okay, let's go from there. Sirach chapter 39. In verse 38, there be spirits that are crave for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. Esau is one of those spirits. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appeased the wrath of him that made him. And that's Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that made them. Fire and hail and famine. See, fire and hail and famine. We see fire over there in Greece. Okay? Hail, that happens regularly. Famine, and you see the famine being caused by a man over there in Gaza, land of Africa. And death is becoming a new thing nowadays. All this will crave for vengeance. Teeth of what? Beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. Esau is a sword. Also, Esau is a serpent as well. In a human form. They shall rejoice in his commandment. They shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when the time is come, they shall not transgress his word, man. You have it. And this is what we're witnessing right now. All right. This was there another precept? Let me see. Oh, Isaiah 10:5, or Assyrian. This is talking about, when you go to the Isaiah 10, this applies to the ancient Assyrian Empire, but today this applies to America, or Assyrian, the road of mine anger, or like it says in the book of Ecclesiastes, that which is down. It's like that which is It's like there's nothing new under the sun. That which was then is, that which is now. History is repeating itself, but with a different empire of different. It's like with different empire, with different people ruling. Or Assyrian, the road of mine anger, the staff in thine hand is my indignation. The righteous anger of Yahweh Hashem Yeshua literally is being put on Esau to produce it. Okay, so let's go from there and play this video.
Research shows a cybercrime report is made every 6 minutes in Australia. In the latest few months, a number of major companies in Australia have been the victim of cyber attacks, including Genea IVF, Qantas, Louis Vuitton and the United Australia Party. And in April last year, nearly 13 million Australians had their personal and private health information stolen in the MediSecure data breach. Well, Adam Murray is a former FBI special agent turned chief information security officer with Arctic Wolf, and he joins us this afternoon. Adam.
I remember last year. It was last year. Yeah, like she said, April. Because I was working with this individual, to do with my job, and I had taken him to this government news agency to go to change the basically the IDs and things like that, because there was a cyber attack that hit Australia. Okay, to people that was under a phone company called Optus. And ever since then it's just like it's. It does not stop. It just keeps going. To where your information was already out there. Scammers were, winning, So, yeah, man. And now it's growing.
Thanks so much for your time. It seems there is a major cyber attack every week at the moment. Why are they increasing?
Well, thank you for having me on. It's my pleasure to be here. The short answer is profit. There's so much money to be made in cybercrime. And so these criminals are targeting organizations across all sectors, including healthcare, fashion, airlines, and more, as you mentioned. And they use various tactics like ransomware and other things to steal information and make profit off it. So that's why they're doing it.
So we hand over our private...
Also, that's another way to bring in the MOTB, a system that is unbreakable. All right? A system that is unbreakable, man. That's how it's going to be fixed. Revelation 19, real quick. Let me get something here, man. Revelation 19 and verse 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. So you ones that are going to take the MOTB, the chip, you're going to be deceived to take it. It's just going to create so much chaos here on earth, hacked, cyber attack, here, this and that. And then he's going to come out with a fucking solution. And that solution is going to be you getting chip, unhackable chip, man. Okay? And you're going to believe it. You're going to believe it. That chip is unhackable. He says, with which he had deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image, the system, these both were cast alive into the lake of fire, burning with brimstone. Yeah, it's just gonna deceive you and taking out MOTB, man. Okay? Yeah. He's gonna do his, lovely job and get you, and you're gonna bow down and take it. Him deceiving you, man. Okay, let's go. Oh shit, hold up. I think I might get a preset right here, right? Revelation 15, maybe. Right, Revelation 15 and verse 14, and deceive them that dwell on earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on earth that they should make an image to the beast which he had wounded by a sword and did live. And who's this? This is the revival of the Roman Empire back here today. It's living, he's speaking right now. But it says in there, he's gonna what? By those means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. It's like he deceived them that do on the earth. He's going to deceive you. Okay? For you to take it. For you to believe in his system. And be taken by it, man. Okay? And that's what we're about to see real soon. And if you're not real ruling in spirit, you're going to bow down, man. Let's get here in Daniel. Was that Daniel? Is it Daniel 11? Just bear with me. Let me get this preacher right here real quick. Daniel chapter 8 and verse 25. It says, and through his policy, let's go here. Daniel 25, and it's like Daniel 8 and 25. Through his policy also he should cause crafty to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart. By peace shall destroy many, and he shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. In the AMP, through his shrewdness, he will cause deceit to succeed by his hand influence. He will magnify himself in his mind. He'll corrupt and destroy many who enjoys a false sense of security. Right. He'll also stand up and oppose the prince of princes, and it will be broken and that by no human hand, by the hand of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. But this happened to Antioch Epiphany, during his the time he ruled, okay, the Greco time, the Greco Empire, rulership, should I say. But guess what? Time is repeating itself. Them Edomites, back then, they back over here again doing the same thing. Okay, and they about to do the same thing, man. Okay, by peace shall destroy many. Okay, they're about to do the same thing again now, man. All right, this right here is in another way to have you people scared and looking for solution, looking for something to, that make you feel like you protected, you comfort and all that, Because when you go to the book of Sirach 12, right, this is what the scripture tells us. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his weaknesses. Okay, Esau has never changed. It's the same devil from, you read about the serpent that was more subtle than the rest of the beast. He's here. He's still here. That spirit's still here, man. Okay? You can't trust him. Though he humble himself and go crushing, yet take good heed and beware of him, and that shall be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that that his wrath have not been altogether wiped away. Okay, he's still the same, ain't nothing changed. Like, I'll give you an example, man. My daughter had jiu-jitsu comp this Sunday, and she made this girl tap, a verbal tap, But the ref was not paying attention. He was standing up instead of him being down. Making sure the little girl that was being in my daughter hit in a triangle choke. She was okay. He was standing. So the little girl, fucking she said tap 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 tap. So my girl let her go. She let her go, man. Thinking that, hey, it's done, it's over with. And the ref not been doing his job. The time runs out. It was like about 5 seconds to go. So the time runs out, and my daughter thinks she won the fight, and the ref, and we like, ref, yo, she made her tap. Like, she's telling you, she let it try and go, because the girl tap. That's a verbal, that's a verbal, whatever, submission or whatever, or tapping, verbal tap, whatever. Right? She gets up, and the ref goes to her, oh, did you tap? To the other girl. She said no. I was like, everybody was, my girl, my little daughter cried, whatever, I said, like, but, shit like that, man, show you how fucking Esau is, man. These devils don't fucking change, But anyway, that's an example over there. Verse 12, say him no by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in that place. That's what these devils trying to do. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and though at last remember my words and be pricked therewith. I should tell this to my daughter though, you can't, but again, nah. So who will pit a charmer that is beaten by a serpent, or such as come near a wild beast, so that one go to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pit, right? For a while he will bow with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. Verse 16, an enemy speaketh freely with his lips, but in his heart imagine if I throw thee into a pit, he will whip with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee. And it's what Esau's gonna do to 2/3 of our people, man. He literally gonna lie to you, have you people think he got you, he's doing anything, and he's doing everything to help you. Trust him. He got the solution for everything. He's gonna be feeling sorry for you, man. I seen Esau do that shit. I seen the devil do that, man. He really be there to the T with you, eyes, and how they talk, man. You think you're in the right hand with them, but once that opportunity comes to get you, yes, it's over with. And that's what happened to my daughter, man. The little girl, she couldn't handle that triangle choke, so she said tap tap tap. And when she proceeded, the ref called the choke hold off, because the ref wasn't doing his job. She said, oh shit, I didn't lose. I didn't lose. And everybody's yelling. Even the people that were watching say she tapped. That girl tapped. Yeah. But anyway, fuck. let me go on, man. Psalms 52 in verse 2, the tongue devices mischief like a sharp razor, working deceit flee. You see, that's the Esau. Thou love evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Selah. Thou lovest all devouring words, or that deceitful tongue. You see, Esau for you, man. Let's go get another one. But see, Jake, you're gonna have to learn the hard way. Okay, you're gonna have to learn the hard way, because the truth is being given to you daily, man. There's another preset, Psalm 60. His words. Right, Psalms 55 verse 21. The words of his mouth were smooth than butter, but what was in his heart? His words were soft than oil, yet they were drawn sword. And that's how this devil operate, man. You see, this whole sabotage, Yes, we have created the problem. Now we're gonna have what? We're gonna find a solution to it. You wait. Okay, you wait, man. Data hacks on the rise over in Australia. Let's see what Australia's gonna do about it. We already know Australia, is heading towards China. So let's see what happens from there. All right. So there goes down. Let's real quick jump to another one.
Thousands of residents have been forced to flee their homes as wildfires ravage across several countries in southeast Europe. Firefighters are battling challenging conditions with...
That's another plague right there. Let's go here to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, and verse Slaka. 2nd Ezra chapter 5 verse 8. There should be confusion also in many places. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion is going on worldwide, man. And fire should be often sent out again. You see, fires after fires, and the wild beasts should change their places, and then, eventually, animals gotta move up into to where it's safe when shit like this is happening. And mentions women should bring forth monsters. Women are bringing forth what? Crazy ass kids, man. Defiled babies. Terrible, just all type of shit of babies being born right now. Okay?
Temperatures and strong winds fueling the blazes. Wildfires have engulfed Turkey for a number of weeks, and more than 50 have...
That's plague after plagues. Oh, let me see. Is there another one?
And Donald Trump says that...
Yeah, so Thailand and Cambodia to hold peace talks in Malaysia over the border dispute, where I got a proper video.
Thailand and Cambodia have agreed to hold peace talks in Malaysia after 4 days of border conflict. Thailand has confirmed a delegation.
You know what that is? Let's go here. Stop here. The last preset, and I'm gonna close it off. I don't want to make this video too long. All right. First Thessalonians, First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." So we come into a moment where all these civil wars between nation and nation, or nation against nation type of wars, all these are coming into what? Peace hold, peace talk. You see, agrees to peace talks. Okay, I think the only one that has not gone into peace talk right now is Russia and Ukraine, And there's another one. I think there's another war going on that is not being brought down to that stages so far. But the Iran and Israel, that was brought down. It's peaceful right now. Okay, there's no more of that. I think right now is Houthis in Israel. I think. And USA be involved in helping them small hop. It's like when I'm talking like this, my tongue is fucking heavy. It's like, yeah. My tongue, my bottom lip. So you see, there's a lot going on right now, man. As you think, we're coming to peace and safety, guess what? And more destruction is gonna raise up. Okay? So with that, man, this was, quick news heat. Lord willing, this was edified. I say shalom.